Hello, beautiful angels, and welcome in to another vlog. It has been so long since I've come and checked in with my YouTube family. Guys, you gotta lock in because I've got a lot of announcements. I've got a lot of updates about what's happening in my life, and I'm so excited to chat through what's been happening for the last 3 weeks. I have been doing a not so great job of vlogging. I absolutely have been so busy, hence why I haven't come and chatted with you guys. Lots of things changing in my world, and I had to put the YouTube family on a shelf, but just for a short time. Now we are back. We are locked back in, babe. I am going to rewind so I can catch you guys up. Let's just flashback. I am coming to share a really big life update. One that I am a little nervous to share and was hesitant to even bring to the internet. For those of you that know me IRL or who have been around for a while, then you know a little bit of my backstory. You know, I moved to New York almost 6 years ago, which is just wild to think about. I came here with nothing but a dream, $1 in a dream. I had no clue how I wanted to work in fashion, what I wanted to do in fashion. I just felt this call to come to the city and to give it a go. And give it a go, I did. I have lived so many lives in this beautiful city, from starting doing PR to wardrobe styling in many capacities, whether that was celebrity, whether that was commercial, whether that was editorial, to modeling, and so many other things in between. I shared in a recent vlog that I am shifting away from plus size fashion content, but I don't think I did a great job of capturing my sentiments on the fashion industry as a whole. To be quite frank with you guys, I am exhausted. Because of that, I have just decided, I'm out. I don't want to do this anymore. Beginning of 2024, I decided I no longer wanted to do styling in any capacity, and that was a very big deal for me. When your heart isn't in something, you feel it, and I felt like it wasn't fair for me to be taking a spot from people who genuinely love this career path and want to be in it. I just knew it wasn't aligned for me, and I had to figure out, okay, what path is it that I want to take? My modeling career had come to almost a complete halt. I think in 2024, I booked maybe 2 or 3 modeling gigs, which is just unbelievably low. At the end of last year / beginning of this year, some things changed for me, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, it's time for me to just say deuces to fashion for now. All of that to say, guys, I'm going back to a 9-to-5.
This is a real fire in the teacher's lounge. This is a real fire. This is not a drill.
I'm just feeling so immensely blessed. If you would have told me in 2019 when I moved here that I would have done all of the things that I have done so far, I would have thought you were lying. I just never could have dreamed it up for myself. So I feel really good about doing what is best for me, which is having a sense of security and stability and something to fall back on. I'm gonna keep it a stack with y'all. The last 5 to 6 years, as fun as they have been stressful. I have been stressed with a CK. Anybody who's freelance knows how much of a commitment that is. You're chasing down your money, you're always hustling and grinding, and I'm just getting to an age where I'm just like, babes, I don't have it in me. I want the check to hit every 2 weeks. I know for a lot of people, they will see that as a failure. They'll see it as me kind of not being able to reach my goals. And if that's your opinion, that is your opinion. Sometimes in pursuit of what it is we want for our lives, we have to make detours. We have to go with what feels best for us in this stage of life. I have no shame about having to do what I need to do in order to support myself and go where it is that I need to go. I am constantly choosing myself and choosing what is best for me, regardless of what the world thinks about the decisions that I make, and that is the most liberating thing. And I just wish that for all of us. To any of you out there who are feeling like you are also in the pursuit of your own goals and things are not going the way that you anticipated them to, I see you. I know how hard that is. Give yourself some grace. It is so easy to be hard on ourselves. It is so easy to get caught up in how other people may perceive what it is we're doing, things that we're not doing. And I think that we have to say to hell with all of that. I want to just remind you, you're never behind. You are exactly where you need to be. I hope you guys are understanding and patient with me as I kind of iron out all of the details and the kinks and try and figure out the best way to navigate this major change in my life. It was super important for me to find a job here in New York because I still want to bring you guys along in my life. There's so much that happens here and I want to be a part of that world, but it just will look a lot different for me. I'm so excited to meet the person I will be on the other side of this, and most importantly, I'm so excited to bring you guys along. I am yapping away, but I think it was super important for me to share that information with you guys. Doing a couple of things around the city. Of course, we'll bring you guys along to anything that pops up along the way. Gotten my hair redone. I tried to bring you guys along to my braiding appointment, but the day that I went, it was a poppin' hour in the braiding salon, so there were way too many people around and I was trying to be respectful of everyone's privacy. I didn't get to record nearly as much as I wanted to, but I'm back with like a long bob. As you guys can see, it's longer than the last time, but instead of doing just regular box braids, I did some cornrows in the front and then regular box braids in the back. I've been having a very chill week. Yesterday, I went to a coffee shop and worked there, did some editing on a vlog that should already be live. So if you have not already watched that one, go back and watch the vlog. In the spirit of trying to prepare myself for a new routine and really just get my mind right about all of the changes that are happening in my life, I've decided to try and go and get a massage to melt away some of the tension. They emailed last night saying they had some last minute openings, and so I'm hoping that they will confirm me in the next like 30 to 45 minutes so that I can head that way and get a massage today at 1 o'clock. Getting ready to go to dinner with Saie Beauty to celebrate the launch of their new Super Suede blush, and I wanted to come show you guys the outfit before I head out. Decided to go a little dramatic tonight, a little playful. Got this gorgeous polka dot Eloquii dress with ruffles, and then I wanted to play with the polka dots, so I threw on my polka dot kitten heels that are in the inverse colorway. I always keep the jewelry very minimal. Got tiny Lux on the ears, Nordstrom rack on the fingers. I do not have great bags, so I'm carrying this little Charlotte Elizabeth clutch. The fragrance for the night is Prada Paradox. Another full look at the fit before I call my car. Love you guys. See you so soon. Bye. Working a 9-to-5 in office to these influencer events, because I'm not gonna lie, I was fighting for my life last week trying to get ready for Eloquii's birthday dinner right after work. I showed up very wrinkly, but you know what, at least I made it there. You guys know I love Eloquii so much, and I'm so grateful that I got to get some time with some of my favorite girls in the industry at Eve's. The food was incredible, the ambiance was amazing, and the fact that Eloquii has only been around 11 years is just so wild, because they've been such an integral part of my wardrobe for so long. I am so excited that they are still around and they aren't going anywhere. I love you, Eloquii. Happy birthday.
End of flashback.
Hi guys, so you've clearly made it back to present day, and it is my first work from home Friday. I get the hype. I get why y'all are refusing to go back to the office, because the way I've been commuting every day to get to work, yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I'm very grateful, but working from home would be even better. Hi friends, it is a new day and I am outside, as you can see, standing in the sunshine, trying to soak up as much of it as I can. I'm waiting for Robin to get here because her and I are just gonna have a nice little Saturday out since the weather is so nice. We're gonna try to do a little bit of bopping around, and I realized I haven't checked in with you guys at all. Of course, we'll let you guys say hi to Robin when she gets here and bring you along. Y'all, Robin is here. This is her first shot of the year. That was rough. That was rough. Two. I don't know. This is number 3 or number 2? Number 2. I mean, if you count most that we didn't go in, we didn't go in. But we're still out. Yeah, we're on our way to our 3rd spot of the night.
Yeah, and it's like only 9:30.
It's only 9:30. I hope so. I was trying to go home after the 2nd spot. She somehow got me out here still, but we move. Hello, my angels. I know this vlog is all over the place. We're basically getting a vlog for the entire month of March, so like, apologies for that. I just am very much so all over the place. But today, a really, really big, fun thing happened. And I was featured in The Cut. I actually found out about the article going live while I was at work, so I couldn't really like celebrate and be excited. And this is really my first time sitting down and like processing that I was named like 18 New York City influencers you should follow. And I don't know, that just kind of seems really big to me, especially coming from The Cut. Like, girl, The Cut is elite. Like, let's talk about it. As soon as I left the office, I had intended to just like go do all of these celebratory things, like go get my nails done. RIP to my nails. I couldn't get a nail appointment, clearly. Called somewhere else, couldn't get that nail appointment. I missed the train. It was just like, there was a lot going on. Like, you know when good things happen and then bad things like start happening right after them? Let me not say bad, but then like things to start testing your patience start happening right after them. That's what was happening to me, but I was determined. I'm like, nope. I'm aware. They're trying to test to see if I will stay in my gratitude bag, and I am. I just am so, so grateful that this is an opportunity that I had. If this would have happened a year ago, I probably would have gave you guys some story about like, I can't believe this happened, and I don't know how I ended up on this list or whatever. But you know what? Again, I am off talking poorly about myself. I have been working consistently to show up for myself, even if that doesn't look like the progress that I want to see on a day-to-day. I'm starting to reap the rewards because of that, and I could not be more grateful to Brooke, who reached out to me for the story, to The Cut, and to the other amazing creators who were featured in the list. So many amazing people who I respect, who I think are so talented, and to be in a class of people as incredible as them, I'm like, oh dang, like, who is she? Anywho, I am just getting home. It's 7:45. I've been getting up at 5 a.m. every day because I go to the gym before I go to work. Am I okay now? Am I fine? No. Oh my God, it's 7:45. Guys, okay, sorry. There's so much happening. I'm setting my friend up on a blind date. Friend just texted me her outfit. She's going on a blind date with this guy that I met at a bar literally this weekend. He was like such a nice guy. I'm like, he's not a vibe for my friend and I, but I'm like, you would be good for... I'm a little nervous for her. Actually, I'm not nervous at all. I'm giving good vibes. It's nothing but good vibes over here. No nervousness needed. They're gonna have a good time, and if they're not a fit for each other, then fine. Like, at least they went out on a date. They got to meet somebody new. They're trying a new experience, which I think is super fun. Like, I've never been on a blind date, and I kind of want to go on one now. Would you guys go on one? Like, if your friend called you and was like, I met this guy, I think you'll like him, or girl, or they, or them, whomever. I met this person and I think they're your vibe, but I don't want to tell you anything about them. You can't see photos. You just have to like agree to go on a date. Would you do it? For me, I would, but it's because I'm also a little chaotic and very spontaneous when I want to be. This is like the kind of spontaneity that I would want to do, but I gotta ask myself, like, what friend is trying to set me up? Because I love all my friends, but some of them I'll be like, girl, now you know I would not date this man ever. I am so excited for them. I hope it goes well. All that to say, there's so many positive things happening right now. Like, I'm starting this new job, which has been really amazing for me. I haven't done any talking about what the actual job is. And long story short, I work for an engineering firm. I won't get into the details. I am not an engineer. Y'all know that. And I have been telling my friends and my line sisters and my family when we talk about like what the transition has been like for me to go from being freelance and having my own time to being a 9-to-5er who has to go into the office literally every single day. The commute has been probably the worst part because it takes me about an hour to get there and an hour to get back, but everything else has been so seamless. Like, everyone I work with is so kind. The work that I do, I feel like I'm pretty good at it. I'm still learning the company. I'm still learning how to kind of best optimize my time, my efforts, and just like learn the people, you know, starting a new job. It's just different, especially for me, having not been in an office or in a corporate structure for well over 5 years. I am just feeling very grateful that, all things considered, it has been a super smooth transition. I think today was probably the first day that I realized like my limitations in terms of my time. I probably will start having to like schedule appointments, which is honestly, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. I just am a last minute lazy. Other than that, I actually have been really enjoying having this change. But I wanted to come share the really great news with you guys that we made the cut, baby. We are that girl. I'm saying we because you are with me and you are part of the reason why I even get these things. I tell you that every time. You are such an essential part to why I get to experience the things that I do. And every single time I'm going to tell you how grateful I am, and I'm gonna bring you along as best I can. Y'all know my memory isn't the best. She's not as sharp as she used to be. Okay, it is 8 o'clock. I am a grandma these days because I get up so early that I try to get in bed by like 10. Not gonna lie. So I'm going to eat. I made a delicious potato and leek soup this week, and I'm gonna eat some of that. I'm gonna shower, have a little moment to myself, freak out about the cut, maybe have a nice little cry, like a happy cry, not a bad cry, happy cry, and hopefully hear back from my friend on how the blind date went. Okay guys, I love you so much, and I will see you so soon. Bye.
Que vão prendendo meu olhar, como a manhã de amor, ancorado num mar de outra cor. Rios de paz, de perdão, nascem nessa canção que seduz como a flor que guardou promessas do vento dentro de mim, para além do verde que abriu